possible. To achieve this goal, we must be aware of the different types of fasteners used in the products that we remanufacture. The main families of starters and alternators that we work with are Bosch, Hitachi, Nippon Denso, Mitsubishi, and others. The ID sheet of the PWO packet will illustrate the specific fastener needed. If you are unsure, ask your lead or supervisor to identify the fastener needed. In general, for Hitachi, Nippon Denso, and Mitsubishi starters, the type of fastener used most often is a Phillips head screw. Be sure to use a Phillips when you assemble one of these starters. For the alternators by these same companies, you may need to use a Phillips or a slotted fastener. Be aware that alternators could call for one or the other, or even both. Be sure to follow the ID sheet's illustration. Typically, slotted fasteners are used in older model alternators, while newer models use Phillips. The Bosch family of starters could use either Phillips or slotted. The specific model will determine what to use. Check the ID sheet illustration. Alternators from Bosch could use one of three different types of fasteners: Phillips, slotted, or even posi drive. Check the ID sheet to make sure that you are using the correct fastener. Again, ask your supervisor if you have questions. Though Bosch, Hitachi, Nippon Denso, and Mitsubishi are the main four families of starters and alternators that we work with, you may run across a starter or alternator that is not a member of these families. In this case, you must check the ID sheet illustration for information about which fastener to use. You may use slotted, Phillips, posi drive, or Torx screws. Sometimes a lot will come to you with a set of Phillips, slotted, and other types of fasteners mixed together. These mixed fasteners could come from rogue or previously rebuilt units. In this case, notify your lead or supervisor immediately. You must use the type of fastener shown on the PWO. Obtain the correct fastener from your lead or supervisor before proceeding. Do not use whatever happens to be handy. You must follow these guidelines. Ask your supervisor if you need assistance. The most important thing to remember is to check and follow the ID sheet illustration. We need to use the original manufacturer type of fastener whenever possible. By following this simple guideline, you will help make PPR products as close to new as possible. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask your lead, your supervisor, or any PPR management personnel at any time.
Let's review what we've learned. Bolts and screws, rivets, washers, and nuts are found throughout the PPR remanufacturing process, and all come in a variety of sizes, shapes, and colors. Each type of fastener must be properly sized for its application. Care must be taken to ensure that the proper standard is used when mating threaded fasteners. Most PPR product uses the metric thread, but other standards are not uncommon. The correct tool must be used to properly install or remove a fastener. Flat blade, Phillips, and posi drive heads are all found within the PPR process, and each must be driven using the proper tooling. Threaded fasteners may be torqued to a specified value. PPR specifies torque in Newton meters. The issue of fasteners and fastening systems is one that first appears simple, but without adequate attention to the details, significant problems may develop, problems that can affect product safety, reliability, and customer satisfaction. This film has introduced you to the basics of fasteners. When you return to the production floor, please do not hesitate to ask questions of your lead, your supervisor, or any PPR engineering or management personnel anytime.